too many games.
Now we gotta play them all.
So all aboard the Steam Train.
Choo choo. Hello and welcome to Steam Train. Today we are playing Particle Mace, which is a geometric shooter. It looks a little
so
bit
awesome.
like Geometry Wars.
I think Asteroids meets Osmos.
I haven't had an opportunity to play this yet, so I'm
that.
kind of excited. I've been hearing good things. Hello, I'm glad you're awake.
This looks great.
As it turns out, pretty much everybody is dead, and we're lost in hostile space. Okay.
This game, I already love it. It looks awesome.
Use either analog stick to fly, which is what I'm doing. I'm gonna write Ross to signature. The further the sticks is far from the center, the faster you will go. Which is just kind of how every video game exists and works.
Yep.
Try flying around these 3 glowing circles. Try, more like do, whoosh.
Wow, Ross.
Like
You're a natural.
fucking
Try
eagle.
flying 2. There you go, buddy. Oh.
Wait, I'm not allowed to touch them?
Hit him, hit him. No, it wants you to.
Oh, they want me to touch them. Ooh, I'm like a little sperm coming in, making
Boom.
a baby.
Noise.
Baby.
Oh, it even said that. It's even said nice. I said
Nice.
noise and it said nice.
Okay, now for weapons. Give me weapons. I want weapons. I hope this isn't a bad time to tell you, but we don't have any
harsh.
weapons. Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's cool. It's more peaceful that way, right?
We do have some orange trash particles. They can be swung around like a mace.
Oh, dude, I think I know why this is called Particle Mace.
Oh,
I think I just figured it out.
because we have particles going around us?
Like a mace.
That's kind of cool, honestly. Oh, shit. Okay, I got it. Okay. Oh, ooh, let's try that again. But this time without dying. Well, don't be a dick about it. There you go. I guess gotta do circular motions.
Nice,
See?
Ross.
There you go. Beautiful. You're a real killer.
You really maced those circles.
So you really just have to go in. So the bigger my circles, the bigger the I guess.
Yeah, you gotta
What would
give
be the
it,
word for that? Could you use centrifuging?
What concept are you trying to
like
express?
spinning it to get more
Angular
Wait, what
momentum?
happened?
Radius?
I guess I just got missions unlocked.
Yeah, let's try that.
Normal, sure. Start. Oh, cool. Oh, this is asteroids. You're absolutely right.
It's totally an asteroid ship.
Oh, Jesus. This is so neat.
This is great.
King of the Hill.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so I'm up against these other dudes.
Oh, those guys are assholes.
This is also multiplayer, but unfortunately we lost the controller for the second player.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to try?
Yeah, of course.
Go for it.
All right, so how did it work?
So you just the joystick, that's it. The right joystick and just spin around and use those things to, yeah, see? So you're just trying to, there you go. Oh, beautiful, you killed another guy. But then as you break them, they break apart. So, oh, what's that one? The square guy. What's his deal? Nice. Oh, this is super cool. I could actually see myself, like, playing this at home, to be honest. Okay, so King of the Hill, we probably want to stay inside the red. That's generally the gaming design trope there.
Right.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
See, you focus so much on the mace that you end up hurting yourself.
All
You
right.
have another go. I think you were getting the hang of it.
Let's try this. This is fun. I see.
So you really...
I see. You have to wait for the particles to collect.
There you go. Wow. Bloody nice. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, that was close.
That was close. I see. And then those guys die. I see. So if any of the particles hit,
Yeah.
that's
So you can
cool.
really just kind of have them going fucking everywhere. Oh! King of the Hill. Where's the hill?
It might.
Where's the red area?
I don't know. It went away.
No, I think it's moved. It's in a different spot. You gotta go find
really?
it. Wow, so
Or
you're
did I
really
just have to kill them all.
Oh, is that the hill there? The white one?
Oh.
Silly Brian.
All right, you try it. Oh,
We
I
did it.
completed it. I killed them all.
Oh! Good job.
Boom! Another triumph.
Okay, is this the hill? Oh, no, that's a good thing. We want to get that.
Yeah.
Boom! Oh,
I like this
boom.
game. I'm a fan.
I already do like this game. This is really neat. Oh! Hiya!
You know, the fun thing about this too, Ross, is
Mm-hmm.
it's particle mace, and I was a particle physicist.
That's right, you were!
But no one ever gave me a fucking mace.
Why not?
I don't know. Believe me, I
think
asked my university to give me money for a mace every single year.
What if something
No
happened at the
dice.
school? You should have some mace in your purse at all times.
Yeah, I should have mace and a mace.
Or mace, yeah, like, or a stick with the mace spray attached to the end of it.
Let's alternate. So what?
And then when you hit people, the spray comes out.
Oh, I like that idea.
It's also got spikes on it.
What's
I
going
think
on
you got
here?
hit A.
Okay.
Okay.
But what is this mission?
This mission is, if you choose to accept it, is to swing little particles around and smash things in the face. Quick draw, what's that?
Kill a foe in under 10 seconds, it said before.
Well, you killed like 3 foes.
Yeah.
How many
that's
foes?
what I do. That's why I don't have any more foes left, Ross, is because I kill them.
What about that guy right there, the red ship? He's clearly a foe.
Dead meat.
Oh my god, this is really neat.
Oh, all right, back to you.
Brian.
Oh, but who completed another mission?
Apparently you.
Yeah, me. That's why they call me the completionist.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna just. I think it's just.
Oh, back.
Back. Your turn.
Okay, so guys, we're. Whoops.
Oh shit.
We're
Game
just handing the controller back and forth. So this is me now.
This is Brian.
Secrets of the Video Game Professionals. That's what you're watching right now.
So there's.
Back to Ross.
Jesus. All right. Give me another go.
Yeah, you know, weirdly at the university they wouldn't give us any kind of weapons, no matter what.
Yeah. Did you but what about like let me think. So like Holly studied medieval history, so clearly they would have had to have weapons at some part of that course.
Yeah, you would think.
I mean, I don't know where she studied in sorry, how do you pronounce it? Is it Edinburgh?
Edinburgh.
Did I say that? Edinburgh.
I'm sure that pronunciation is not exactly right.
I honestly don't know how to pronounce it.
I would say Edinburgh.
Right.
But it's
she studied there.
It's not Edinburgh,
okay,
as some assholes say.
Yeah, she studied medieval history, and a big part of her stuff was, I mean, she read ancient demonic manuscripts and stuff like that. But one of the interesting ones was she knew a lot about weapons and why they existed, and how much inaccuracy is in like fantasy about I just say like weapons being used for what purpose and all that. It is interesting to learn about. Whoa,
that stuff is amazing.
Star? Okay, whoa.
Uh-oh. Dude, you're getting good at this.
I think I'm getting the hang of it. It's just all about spinning, but
and then
spinning and not getting hit.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Damn
Oh,
it,
close one.
There we go. Yeah.
Bro, you have mastered angular momentum. That's what this game is all about.
Angular momentum. Tell me a little bit about angular momentum, Brian.
Oh, well, Bros. Bros?
Bros.
Oh, whoa. Is that our ship name?
No,
Ross?
I think you almost called me Barry.
No, I actually didn't mean to call you Ross.
Okay, fair enough.
There are 2 kinds of momentum, linear and angular.
Okay.
Linear, basically, I mean, they're not, strictly speaking, totally separate, but when you go around something, like, you know, if you're just rotating in a circle, you have
I didn't realize you
angular momentum.
All right, well, there you go.
I'm being a little bit glib here.
Yeah.
But if you move in a straight line, you have regular momentum.
So angular momentum is how you run away from a crocodile or an alligator.
Yeah, you should have some angular momentum.
You should
for that,
zigzag.
for sure.
Hey, what is that? The crocodile
The claim
will
is that
chase you in that.
the claim is that they can't turn. Yeah.
Really? I've seen a crocodile turn.
Yeah, but they can't turn. Oh, I sucked at that. Let me have it. I'm not going to.
Get another one.
I
You
want
get another one.
I want another one. This is still me. The claim is not that they can't turn. They just can't turn fast.
They can't turn fast?
Yeah.
Huh.
That humans can turn faster than a crocodile.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I can turn pretty fucking fast. I don't know if you've
They
seen
also
me.
say that in a shooter situation, you should do the same thing because it's much harder to hit a moving target. Like, way harder than people think. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you're just standing still, like, the whole idea of, like, if you're in a zigzag motion, like, there's not a lot of trained people who can, well, there are trained people who can do it, but, like, untrained people
Oh, okay, back to you.
very rarely can shoot a moving target.
Oh, I did another mission.
Oh, you did? Oh, Jesus. Whoa, that was close.
Dude, we're unlocking achievements.
Really?
We're sort of like achievement hunters.
Dude, yes. We should start a show.
Yeah. And since I'm the completionist, it could be like the completionist : achievement hunters.
Okay, hold on. I think I pretty much have this down to a
You got
a
it.
science, a particle science. Jesus.
So the interesting thing, Ross, is that just like, you know, momentum is conserved in a system without external forces.
Right.
So angular momentum is conserved in a system without external torques.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
That's basically the interesting thing. So if you're just spinning around in a circle in space, or just spinning around in space, the amount of angular momentum you have is going to be conserved.
Okay. So if I was in space, all right, and
which we are.
Which we are. So if I was, well, let's say I was outside Earth's atmosphere, to be more specific, and I was on a ship, and the ship was going at the speed of light. Let's just speak.
Can't happen, but continue.
Okay, but you know, let's just say it did.
Can we just say it's going at an appreciable fraction of the speed of light?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Great. Now
perfect.
Whoa.
What happened there?
I don't know.
have
Give me
no
the control.
explanation. Sure. Okay, so I'm on this ship. It's going close to the speed of the light because it can't go the speed of light.
Great. Thank you. Now we're on the same page.
And I'm on the back of it.
Here?
And at the last second,
we have way fewer particles now.
I think we're running out of particles. It's getting harder.
How did that happen?
It's getting harder. We're getting less particles. And maybe we have to find more. So I'm on the
is
ship.
that it?
If I jump off the ship, will I like run and jump? Would I and I was just before the speed of light. Would I hit the speed of light?
No. The interesting actually, I'm glad you asked this. The interesting thing about that is that velocity, so in normal kind of Newtonian mechanics, velocities do add. So if you're in a car traveling at 50 miles an hour and you throw a baseball at 40 miles an hour, in the frame of someone just watching you who's not like on the car, who's by the side of the road, the baseball would be going 90 miles an hour.
Okay.
That the velocities don't just add anymore when you're going near the speed of light. So it turns out that there's a formula, essentially, you can use to add the velocities, which ensures that no velocity will ever go faster than the speed of light.
Wow.
Yep.
So
this is like,
how does that look? You try to jump, that you can't go faster. Like that's it. Like,
well, it depends in what frame you're talking about. Relativity is all about
called the light barrier.
Frame. Like you can never nothing.
Is there a light barrier?
Oh, I just died. Nothing with mass can ever go the speed of light. You can't go faster than the speed of light. And so if
is that because energy goes faster than?
It's really just a postulate. Well, sorry, it is a consequence of the postulates of relativity.
Right.
But one way of saying it is that if you have mass, as you get closer and closer to the speed of light, it takes more and more force to accelerate you. Force is something that accelerates mass. That's F equals ma.
Okay.
So as you get closer and closer to the speed of light, it's sort of like you have more mass, and it takes more and more force. So to actually get you to the speed of light, it would eventually, if you're a massive object, take an infinite amount of force.
Okay.
Which doesn't exist. So there's not enough force to push you, to accelerate you past the speed of light, in some sense, because this is sort of a tautology what I'm saying, but it's like you have more and more mass, and so it takes more and more force to accelerate you.
What? Okay, I'm just thinking. Now that I got you on the horn, now I want to get all my
do you know where we're at right now?
Where?
Math Grumps.
Math. What is this? Well, I guess it's physics, right? I guess math is involved.
Math Grumps is kind of the blanket terminology I've been using.
Anyway.
But yes, this is physics Grumps, technically speaking.
Okay, so, I didn't realize that it's getting smaller. Our playing space.
Oh yeah, look at that! Wow.
We probably have to defeat all these guys.
I think you're right.
Okay, hold on. Let me just concentrate for 1 sec. Damn it! Fuck. Okay.
Back.
So, if I wanted to go, let's say this mythical warp speed, right?
Okay, which is whoa! Oh no, is that a black hole?
Yeah, I think that's a black hole.
Oh schnit!
Probably don't want to go in that.
No.
So let's say I want to go.
Tell me twice.
Because doesn't NASA have a page on their website about warp drives, right? Have you seen that?
Don't even get me started.
No, but I'd love to. No, this is why I actually want to get you started on it. I want to hear your warp drive rant.
Well, okay,
warp drives, isn't the idea you'd bend space, and that technically mass could go. Moving fast, just going through bent space.
I haven't read the paper.
Okay.
My understanding is that it requires
doing this for you, techies.
I forget the guy's name. I don't want to shit on his work because I really haven't read it. But from the little bit I have read about it, it requires some kind of weird exotic matter that just doesn't exist. Okay. So it might be that theoretically he's on good footing. I don't want to judge. I haven't read it. But from what I have read about it, it doesn't sound like the kind of thing that is ever possible. So I think that's something that I don't know. I'm not totally comfortable with that result, but again, I'd want to read the paper before I really weighed in on it.
What about, I'm trying to think of the name,
So I'm uncomfortable just saying, hey, that's bullshit, but I'm sure the media is playing it up as something more than it is, because that's what they
I was just fascinated by the fact that, NASA had a page for, warp drive.
Well, NASA actually has a whole, what's interesting is they have a whole theoretical, you know, or they have theorists on staff, like theoretical physicists. That doesn't mean they're actually doing anything that's sort of NASA related, right? They're just
Gotcha.
You know, a lot of particle accelerators have a theory division, like CERN has a theory division, but not everybody who works at CERN, CERN's where the LHC is in Geneva, not everyone who works at CERN is doing the theory of the LHC. They're doing, you know, general theoretical physics.
What was that about?
I don't know what that was.
I don't understand why that keeps happening.
I don't know. Give me back.
Is it a timer that I'm missing? I'm not paying attention to?
I don't know. We should actually look at these missions. Go 20 seconds without smashing an asteroid. All right, I'm going to try to do that one.
Oh, I should probably read. I'm sorry. I've been doing that whole GameGrumps thing of not reading.
So what, oh, nope.
Safe driver, come on. Slowly now.
All right, let's do it. Oh.
Sorry, you were talking about warp drives. I know you're.
It's just, so what I was going to say is that the theorists at CERN aren't necessarily doing CERN physics, and the theorists at NASA aren't necessarily doing NASA physics either. It's just like these places have theorists on staff, which is a great idea. But you can't say just because they work at NASA, for example, that that person is doing like NASA type physics. It's a little more. It's more like, hey, this is just a theorist that works there. I think also I don't know anything about the theorists at NASA. Let me just say that no one I know or have ever worked with has been a theorist at NASA. I don't want to shit on these guys because I don't really know them and I don't know their work, but I don't think of NASA as like an awesome place for theoretical physics.
Quick kill, 2 left, Speedy Crusher, safe driver. Is this still the safe driver one? Go 20 seconds?
I don't think we've done that.
Oh, it's an achievement.
Yeah, those are achievements.
Okay,
that's what the missions are. The missions are achievements.
Okay, I can do this. Just really casually, like a little squid, driving around. Oh, nice.
That's okay. You got this. Just hang out right there.
I would be very happy if I was born during
you got it.
intergalactic space travel.
Yeah.
That would be
pretty sweet.
A wild time to be alive, but I wonder if we're ever going to get there.
Not in our lifetimes.
What the fuck is this shit? Why does that keep happening?
I don't think intergalactic space travel, manned intergalactic space travel, I don't think that's ever happened.
What about this one? Russ is going to hit you with a little thing, a little science.
Can't be.
So, they say in billions of years, Andromeda and the Milky Way galaxy will fuse into the Milkdromeda.
Did you see the simulation of this that was going around recently?
Yeah,
it's cool.
Okay, so if I am bending space here, this is yours. If I'm bending space, all right, and let's say I want to go to another galaxy, and I have the technology to go fast enough to get there in, I don't know, 1,000 years, right? Let's just say this technology exists.
Okay.
And they say the universe is always expanding.
In fact, it's accelerating.
Accelerating, okay.
The rate of expansion of the universe is accelerating, and that's pretty messed up.
So past a point, and this is, I did see a video, what was it? The, fuck, help me out here.
Black hole?
The YouTube channel. I'm trying to talk about, and the YouTube channel, a great video on this. The fellows who use the birds on every video. Fuck, Kurt, you gotta know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll remember it later, hopefully. Anyway, these guys did a video on this, and it was really interesting. The idea that, if they had this technology and you know, you could go fast enough to reach another galaxy, the problem is that because of that acceleration, no matter how fast you went, that galaxy would always be outrunning you. See, what the fuck is that about?
I don't know. That was weird.
I don't understand.
Well, I got another mission.
Maybe it's because you spin if you spin for too long, you spin out.
Oh, maybe that's what it is, yeah.
Or maybe you ran out of time.
Maybe. So sorry, you could
okay, so the idea is you couldn't reach it. Ooh, it changed the shape. Huh. How am I trying to say this?
I understand. You
would never reach it because the acceleration would
of the universe.
It would get so far away and so distant that there's just no physical way for you to ever actually reach that.
Well, that's interesting. I've never heard that.
Because I got to show you this video. It was very interesting. But one of the things they mentioned is that if everything's accelerating and becoming further and further apart, then eventually, billions of years later, let's just say there's an alien race that is somewhere in the Milkdromeda
They'll never
galaxy.
be able to get anywhere.
They'll never be able to get
That
anywhere
is true,
and
yeah.
figure out a lot of scientific theory because there really wouldn't be that many stars in the sky for them to look at.
I mean, that is true. Like, if the current model of the universe holds up, which no one thinks it won't, eventually everything's just going to get kind of pulled farther and farther away from everything else.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
So you gotta be. We're
Whoa,
pretty. We can
bro.
see everything right now, but we're gonna be
We can
more.
see a lot.
and
We can't
more
see everything.
alone.
Remember, we can only see stuff.
Damn it.
So
That's hard.
it's an old question, like why, if there's kind of star, you can point any direction in space,
Right.
and there's a star there. Like, in fact, there are a lot of stars there. So why isn't the sky? I believe is this the Fermi paradox? I think it's Fermi.
Fermi paradox was the one that said that if there should be aliens because of the Drake equation, but if you add the Fermi paradox to it, the idea is that the Fermi paradox
Lord,
would
I'm going to
state
take that again.
the Fermi paradox would state that you also have to worry about those filters. And this is another video these guys did. It was very good. I'm definitely gonna have to link it to you after this. But
Whoa,
the idea
this is hard.
This
over
one's
here.
fucking hard as balls. But the idea being that, like, we have a lot of, like filters that civilizations would have to go through in order to get to a point
Oh, I
of
see
space
what you
travel.
mean. Yeah.
So we'd have to worry about world wars, about
right, take it back.
discovering the atomic bomb, and just all these things that could literally end civilization as we know it. And the chances are that if, you know, the universe is as old as it is, maybe there have been civilizations
Yeah,
before,
but
but they
they've
might
just
have
died.
already died out.
Well, the one I was talking about, I forget whose paradox this is, was why isn't the sky just just totally bright at night? Because there's stars in every direction, right? And the answer is that when light is shifted, it's Doppler shifted, just like sound gets Doppler shifted. And so these stars that you can't see, essentially the light has been Doppler shifted out of the visible spectrum because the universe is expanding and they're moving farther away from each other.
All right, that's interesting. Huh.
Yeah, the fact that light can be Doppler shifted is, I think, incredible. That was stupid.
And the Doppler
just doing
effect
that
is
again.
like what, and when they say that Doppler effect is like the, am I getting this right? Because obviously I didn't study any sort of science to any degree, but the Doppler is this. They have this same thing in the sound, right?
Yeah,
Like
Doppler is just
something goes away.
Yeah, it's not that it gets
Faded.
faded. It's that the frequency changes. So when an ambulance passes you, it goes meow. You know.
Right.
I'm just doing a bunch of these now. So that Doppler is the change in frequency, and
there's less of a. It gets thinner, and
the frequency, depending on whether the source is moving.
but I thought light was
from
like
you.
constant. And like
Well,
would
what's interesting,
change.
light doesn't require a medium, but it still gets Doppler shifted, which is also just something you can discover in relativity. But that's what I think is so cool about light, or one of the cool things about light, is that there is a Doppler shift, even though it doesn't require a medium to travel. But sound does. There's still a Doppler shift. It's just the derivation is a little bit different. It's actually more or less the same, but it's still there.
Well,
All right, you take it over.
honestly, I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna call that an episode.
I think
That was
that's great right
science
there.
as fuck.
Yeah, we actually got into way more science than I thought, which
Great.
initially was 0.
I had fun.
I did too. Rock on, guys.
Okay, bye.
Math Grumps forever.
Should I turn off the microphone first? Let's do that.